Hello everyone, my name is Astasha Jones and I will be going over a presentation of understanding ethics as it relates to innovation. All right, so the definition and importance of innovation. Innovation refers to the process of translating ideas or inventions into goods and services that create value for which customers will pay. It encompasses new technologies, methods, and practices that enhance efficiency and effectiveness. Ethics also plays a crucial role in innovation as it guides decision making, ensuring that new products and processes are developed responsibly. Ethical considerations help mitigate risk associated with innovation, such as potential harm to individuals or society, and promote trust and transparency. So that was the definition and the importance of innovation. So next, we're going to talk about the role of ethics and innovation. So the role of ethics and innovation, trust and reputation. Ethics provides a framework that guides innovators in making decisions that align with societal values and norms. It ensures innovation contributes positively to society rather than causing harm. Adhering to ethical standards fosters trust among stakeholders, including customers, employees, and investors. A strong ethical reputation can enhance a company's competitive advantage and long-term success. Another role in ethics and innovation is promoting sustainable innovation. Ethical considerations help identify and mitigate potential risk associated with innovation, such as privacy breaches, environmental impact, and inequality. Addressing these issues proactively can prevent negative consequences and legal repercussions. An ethical framework encourages sustainable practices that consider future generations. It supports the development of innovations that are not economically viable but also environmentally and social responsible. So the next slide we'll talk about ethical theories. Ethical theories provide frameworks for evaluating moral behavior. Utilitarianism, proposed by philosophers like Jeremy Bentham and John Stuart Mill, poses that actions are right if they promote the greatest happiness for the greatest number. Deontology, associated with Immanuel Kant, emphasizes duty and adherence to rules, asserting that some actions are inherently right or wrong, regardless of the consequences. Virtue ethics, rooted in Aristotle's philosophy, focus on character and virtues of the moral agent, advocating for the development of good character traits to achieve a flourishing life. Together, these theories offer diverse perspectives on morality and ethical decision making. The relevance of ethical theories lies in the ability to guide individuals and societies in making moral decisions. Again, utilitarianism assists policymakers in evaluating the consequences of actions, promoting policies that maximize overall being. For example, public health, it can inform resource allocation to achieve the best outcomes for the majority. While deontology provides a framework for assessing moral obligations, emphasizing the importance of justice and rights. This is particularly relevant in fields like law and human rights, where adherence to rules and principles is crucial. And virtue ethics encourages personal development and moral character, fostering ethical behavior in both personal and professional contexts. It is especially relevant in education and leadership, where cultivating virtues can lead to more responsible and compassionate individuals. Overall, these theories offer essential tools for navigating complex ethical dilemmas, improving decision making, and fostering a just society. Next, we're going to talk about stakeholders, right? Who are the stakeholders in innovation? So let's talk about consumers. Consumers are perhaps the most directly affected stakeholders in the innovation process. It is crucial that they are informed about the products or services they utilize, including any potential risks and benefits. Issues of privacy, data security, and informed consent have become increasingly significant, particularly with the rise of innovations in artificial intelligence and biotechnology. Consumers have the right to understand how their data is used and how innovations may affect their health and safety. Another stakeholder is employees. Employees also play a vital role in the innovation landscape. Companies must uphold fair labor practices, job security, and safe working conditions for their workforce. As automation and technological advancements reshape industries, ethical considerations regarding job displacement and the need for retraining opportunities become critical. Organizations have a responsibility to support their employees through transitions that may arise from innovative practices. Investors. Investors are another key stakeholder group, and they face ethical obligations regarding the social and environmental impacts of their investments. Ethical investing practices demand transparency in financial reporting and a commitment to avoid exploitative practices. Investors must consider the broader implications of their financial decisions, ensuring that they support innovations that contribute positively to society. Regulators and policymakers, right, have a unique role in balancing the benefits of innovation with public safety and welfare. They must create fair regulations that protect consumers and the environment without stifling technological progress. Ethical considerations for regulators include ensuring that policies promote innovation while safeguarding public interest and maintaining a level playing field for all stakeholders. And then other stakeholders that, you know, to include or to mention and call out would be communities, research development team, and suppliers and partners. So case study, this is a case study on the ethical dilemmas in technology, um, the Cambridge Analytical scandal. So the Cambridge Analytica scandal emerged in 2018 when it was revealed that the political consulting firm had harvested the personal data of approximately 87 million Facebook users without their consent. The data was used to create psychological profiles aimed at influencing voter behavior in critical elections, including the 2016 US presidential election. The scandal raised alarms about data privacy, consumer rights, and the ethical responsibilities of technology firms. The scandal highlighted significant issues surrounding data privacy in the digital age. Users often unknowingly consent to the collection and the use of their personal data through lengthy and complex terms of service agreements. The ethical dilemma here revolves around whether users truly understand what they are consenting to and whether companies should prioritize transparency and informed consent. The manipulation of user data for political purposes without consent exemplifies a breach of trust between consumers and technology companies, emphasizing the need for ethical data practices. Furthermore, this case raises questions about corporate accountability. Technology companies must navigate the fine line between innovation and ethical responsibility. They have an obligation to ensure that their platforms do not facilitate manipulative practices that can cause harm to society. So, what are some challenges in ethical innovation? Ethical innovation involves creating new products and services that adhere to ethical principles while driving societal progress. However, it presents several challenges. One major issue is balancing profit and ethical considerations, as companies often prioritize financial gains over ethical practices. Additionally, engaging diverse stakeholders can be complex. and navigating regulatory compliance may pose further difficulties. The absence of unethical guidelines adds ambiguity to decision-making processes, while resistance to change within organizations can hinder the implementation of ethical innovations. Furthermore, a focus on short-term gains can overshadow long-term ethical considerations, and technological advancements may lead to unintended consequences. To overcome these challenges, organizations can establish a clear ethical framework that aligns with their values, guiding innovation efforts, and engaging stakeholders early through surveys and workshops that foster collaboration and diverse perspectives. Investing in training and awareness help cultivate a culture that prioritizes ethics. Creating a cross-functional teams ensures a holistic approach. And then, so we're going to wrap this up with the conclusion of this PowerPoint. In conclusion, prioritizing ethics and innovation is essential for fostering responsible and sustainable progress in today's rapidly evolving landscape. A key aspect of this approach is finding a balance between profit and ethical considerations, as companies often face pressure to prioritize financial gains over ethical practices. By integrating ethical considerations into decision-making processes, organizations can create a more holistic approach to innovation. Stakeholder engagement plays a critical role in the ethical innovation, as involving diverse stakeholders fosters collaboration and enhances outcomes. And establishing a clear ethical framework is crucial for navigating complex ethical dilemmas. Ultimately, prioritizing ethics and innovation builds trust with customers and stakeholders, enhances reputation and brand loyalty, and also associated with ethical violations, and fosters a positive organizational culture. By committing to ethical innovation, companies can have a more sustainable and equitable society while driving their own success. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my PowerPoint. I hope you have a blessed day, class. It's been great. I really enjoyed the communication and the discussion boards.